guys, it's Z again, and welcome back to Love Curse! It received a wonderful reception. I was not expecting that. But hey, I remember everything.
12 seconds later.
Not sure why it would want me to skip this month. Should we? Do I just click on it? What do I do? Guys, I just got here. Outside. Oh, can I hang out with people? Oh, as my date. I just choose. Why is Iris hiding in the corner back there? Why is she behind my messages? Can I see what everyone's doing? I just choose. I just choose who I want. Well, guys, I wasn't ready to just outright pick someone. Hello? I thought I would do more talking to people. What are you up to? Turn off my phone. Turn it off! Oh. She's in the shopping district. Eleanor's on campus. Why is she by my apartments? I'm kind of curious about that. I'm also curious about the shopping district. I'm curious about all of these. I want to message them! Okay. We need to do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We need to do a spinner. A spinner! I like that. I like that. You know, a D2 would do a coin flip. I can't believe I said D2. Guys, my desk is so impeccable and clean, I don't have a coin on it. Let's do the spinner. I'll look up a spinner super quick. Oh. Spinner! Wheel of names. I just need two. We're doing Iris. I don't remember her. Victoria? What's her name? Wait! Check my messages. I don't think I've ever messaged her, actually. She wouldn't be here. Oh my god. What's her name? It's Victoria. I'm so smart. No, everyone leave me alone. Victoria. All right. And you know what? We're gonna add Eleanor. Eleanor. Go, I clicked to spin. Is it gonna land on Eleanor? That was my least interest. I set myself up for this. Kind of set myself up for a little bit of a failure there. Let's go on a date with Eleanor. I didn't even spell her name right. I should. What if I reload my save? Then it'll be like it did. We'll go on the date and then pretend it didn't happen. How I treat most of my romantic life right now, actually. It's related to employment. Can I talk myself out of this? Would you be interested in attending this talk? It's related to employment. The lecture hall is full as class is about to start. I explain the contents of the talk to the student sitting in the front row, who quickly skims over the flyer before shaking her head no. I'm sorry, I have an interview that day. Most of my classmates. What is going on? Most of my classmates have already found internships or have interviews lined up. These talks hosted by a career development center are useless to them. No one's interested. However, my advisor is pressuring me to get enough people to attend. I've spent the entire afternoon asking around, but I can't get anyone to sign up. I even asked every classmate I have a good relationship with. Still no luck. I sigh, looking at the interest form in my hand. It's already creased, and where there should be a name, there's none.
怎么了？愁眉苦脸的。
My god. A voice that would make me smile. You're right. Someone waves their hand in front of my face and says in an unfamiliar, warm tone. I look up, dejected, unable to match their energy. You know what? I've been there. I've been there too, my friend. Ella.
严同学。
Eleanor softly reminds me, I will be able to say a full sentence, guys. Quickly winking. I get the hint. Oh, Cassidy! You're here. I look around guiltily and let out a sigh of relief after determining that no one saw our interaction. That was close. I almost called Eleanor by her real name in front of our classmates. Since she's here, I guess that means Cassidy isn't.
难得看到你这么发愁的样子，有什么我可以帮忙的吗？
Confide! Why would I be vague? There's a talk tomorrow afternoon hosted by the Career Development Center, but no one wants to go, even though we're offering extra credits. My advisor is going to kill me. I've been desperately begging others the entire afternoon. And now, there's finally someone I can pour my heart out to. Words just come flying out of my mouth now that Eleanor's here. Real! That's in character!
现在这种讲座确实很难找到。
Oh, there's actually something I need her help with. Finding Cassidy. I texted her earlier this morning, but she still hasn't responded. Maybe Eleanor can help me reach out to her? Before I can come to a decision, Eleanor makes her way over and looks at the entrance form in my hand. After a brief pause, she asks,
已经抽过签了吗？我们班这种活动一般都是抽签或者轮流。
We used to do that, but it's different this year. Many students have already found internships, and they're preparing for all sorts of exams. Everyone's busy. People would find excuses to back out, even if we drew lots.
还差几个人？
Just one, but I've been struggling to get anyone to attend. I've asked all of my friends already. I don't know who else I could beg. I've texted Cassidy, but she hasn't responded. It'd be great if she could attend. Could you help me reach her?
你找思流？思流不是就在这里吗？
Oh, she's cheeky. Ah, she's cheeky. Ah, she's cheeky. Eleanor pushes her glasses up. Her eyebrows are slightly raised. I'm willing to do anything. Please help me, Cassidy. What she said was so unexpected that I worry I may have misunderstood her. I think for a moment before whispering, is it the Cassidy I'm thinking of? Are you sure? Eleanor looks down, slowly flipping through the pages of her book. I could hear a smile hidden inside her calm voice.
再问，就当我开玩笑好了。
No, please, 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 please. Please come. Eleanor's teasing me. I play along, pleading with her. Please help me, Cassidy.
思流同意了。
W. I'm finally able to forget about my worries. Everything looks brighter now. My crops are flourishing. My skin is clear. And just in time, the professor walks into the classroom. The bell rings shortly after, and the lecture begins. Eleanor has already pulled out her notebook and is attentively taking down notes. You can hear her taking notes, the sound of her pen scratching against the paper. It was soothing. Suddenly, I hear a teeny click. Eleanor has stopped writing. She turns around to look at me. I was staring intensely at her. I try to apologize and explain myself, but she's not looking in my direction anymore. Instead, she puts out her hand.
对了，报名表给我吧。
Touching words. I'm afraid Eleanor will regret her decision, so I quickly pass her the interest form. Thank you so much.
不会让我白白帮忙吧？
Now, what do you mean by that? I, as a college student, am broke. I'll help you with whatever you want in return. I'll go through hell and high water for you. That's nice.
赴汤蹈火。
Eleanor giggles, amused, but that smile of hers only lingers on her lips for a few seconds before prancing away. After taking the interest form, her attention returns to the new slide being projected. She picks up her pen and whispers,
好好上课吧，小事情而已。
I don't dare disturb her again. I let out a sigh of relief. I can finally update my advisor on the good news so she doesn't have to nag me again.
你是在叹气吗？
Oh! A sigh of relief. I really don't know what I'd do without you.
报名表我下课后填好。
Ooh. Walking around, I can select chat. Well, we just spent the day talking to Eleanor. I'm sure we can talk to Iris. How has work been? It's great. I love the work. You're so considerate. I would just answer the question, personally. You could do it. Thanks! You shouldn't focus on just me. How have you been? True. Really? That's awesome. Let me treat you to dinner someday when you're free. Ah, good. Smooth moves. How do I honk shoe? How do I honk shoe me? I get one date per month. Wait, guys. Is that real? Is that real? Is that true? It is now October. Gracious. A whole month. How doth thou fare? A familiar voice pops. I'm sorry. Something tickled my nose. A familiar voice pops up behind me. I turn around and see Phoenix's tall figure standing before me. She's holding a white porcelain teacup in her hand. The exquisite quality of the smooth and silky porcelain stands out, even in the dim light of the balcony. Taking a closer look, I notice intricate patterns on the teacup. Sharp lines and soft shadows weave together a stunning miniature landscape painting. I absolutely, certainly do not own a cup like this. My mom and I would have turned it into a family heirloom if I did. Did you buy this? I ask, curious. I nod after hearing her answer, but I'm still unable to contain the question looming in my heart. I've been wondering, what should I do? She pauses, taken aback. Phoenix, would that be too much pressure on you? My words surprise her. Touched by the determination behind her words, but I can't find the words to properly express my gratitude to her. Phoenix silently looks at me. Her aura under the night sky is serene and steadfast. A cool breeze brushes past me. All my worries recede like the tide, at least for now. I recall the discussion I had with Phoenix and Belle 30 minutes ago. I know exactly who she's talking about. I pause for a moment, unsure how to respond. The answer is no. Nixie and I have been friends for a long time. I can't start thinking about her that way just because of a curse. But she might not have feelings for me. Every single day she buys me boba? Guys, there will be no switch up. There will be no switch. Guys, there will be no boba every day. Sorry, guys, I'm acting big. This, I grumble internally. It was 3. Okay. I quickly change the subject before they can start bickering again. In any case, our top priority is finding my soulmate as soon as possible. So what should I do? I got a compass! Oh, Phoenix opens her palm where an old antique compass rests. Its color has faded over time, marking its age. The needle at the center of the compass points towards an unknown direction. I examine its mysterious nature carefully, yet I cannot understand what it means. Belle curiously leans in to take a look as well. After a moment, she takes a step back, frustrated. It seems she also has no idea what this means. Master? Really? It's such a shame I left my old town at such a young age. I know nothing about my family. Can't believe there's still a Yan family head. I thought Yan? I thought these roles only existed in fantasy novels. Now I think about it, I really don't know much about my family. My parents rarely mention them either. Phoenix gestures for me to take the compass. I reluctantly hold it in my palm and flick the needle. But instead of snapping back to its original position, it begins to spin uncontrollably. Why is the needle doing this? Isn't it supposed to be aligned with my astrological chart? Oh, are you saying the needle represents my unfortunate fate, like a candle on the verge of being extinguished by the wind? For the first time in my life, I feel the looming sensation of death. The possibility of death is like a python wrapping itself around my neck. The feeling of suffocation rises within me unlike anything I've ever felt before. Phoenix calmly explains the cruel reality I'm facing. In order to survive, I must improve my relationship with others. I'll have to rely on their feelings to continue living. But what is love? Is it really fated destiny if I approach someone with the intention of falling in love with them? This approach conflicts with my belief of what love is. Guys! What is love? Now what is that? What is love? To love. To be loved. What is? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. I don't want to say I can't do it, because my life do be on the line right now, guys. Is there another option? Probably not. Let's think about it. Let's use our critical thinking skills. Okay? We've got a talking cat and a guardian angel living with us because of how dire the situation is. Is there another option? I'm sure we would have touched it by now. Alright? It's been a month. I'm sure. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm scared. I already prepped myself mentally, but I can't help feeling scared. Scared that one day I'll just drop dead. And I'm also scared of becoming someone who becomes blinded by their need to survive. Panic and fear overtake me like a tsunami. I'm drowning under these waves of emotion. Under the night sky, Ocean City remains lively. The lights are bright, and the crowds are moving endlessly. In the narrow alleyways, bustling food stalls, and thriving commercial streets, groups of people chat and stroll in every direction. Everyone's enjoying this ordinary day. All of this seems so far away from me. My life is like an hourglass, counting down with every grain of sand. So it was all so ordinary back then. I didn't expect to feel like this. I'm immersed in my own sadness, unable to escape the misery that's consuming me. This is like, the music does not match the vibe. Does it have any sadder tracks? It's fine. Phoenix can sense my inner turmoil. She silently stands to the side, waiting. Only letting out a sigh once the tea runs cool. If I meet my soulmate, then great. If I don't, I'm not going to go against my morals just to survive. I guess this is my way of coping with everything. Why? I haven't changed? I'm struggling to wrap my head around her sentence, but I can tell she's trying to encourage me. I don't want Phoenix to worry, so I force myself to smile. The phone rings in my pocket! Pull out my phone. It's a text from an unknown number. The sender is New Technology Victoria! Unless. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted as a product development intern. Please report to Human Resources Department next Monday at 9 a.m. with the relevant documents to begin onboarding process. This is wonderful news. The message makes my mood a lot better. At least that's one less problem I have to deal with. How you accepted me? I text my parents and Megan, letting them know the good news. My feelings lift after they congratulate me. I shouldn't fall into despair worrying about what the future holds. I need to live in the present. I quickly compose myself and remember someone I must thank. I passed the interview. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'd like to properly thank you next time. No. Doesn't respond to the part where I mentioned wanting to properly thank her. I know she's busy, but I'm still a bit disappointed. Phoenix suddenly speaks. I just finished cleaning up the guest room and changing the sheets. Belle has settled into the storage room next to the guest room. I put her there to avoid yet another argument between her and Phoenix. I need to get my rest. I did clean the storage room, but there are still a couple of items I hadn't moved out. For the past few days, I've heard Belle rummaging through the stuff in there. After Phoenix returns to her room, Belle restlessly pops out and knocks over the porcelain cup Phoenix had left on the table, inspecting it like a thief. He uses this thing. What? I walk over, fixing the cup. I notice 4 words engraved on the bottom. A city private seal. N. What must be some city from thousands of years ago? The corners of my mouth twitch. No wonder the cup looks so old. It's an ancient relic. I carefully place it down, terrified of breaking it. Brand new day. The next day was a Saturday. Megan was over the moon once I told her about getting accepted. and gleefully encouraged me to go out and celebrate. I've been miserable because of my soulmate problems, but it'd be nice to forget about those worries and enjoy a night out with my friends. I immediately begin discussing the details with Megan. Let's get barbecue. We can go to that place you like. Sure, I've been craving their drinks. Why not invite Cassidy? Why don't we invite Cassidy? He's been in a bad mood recently. So, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yes, Cassidy might not enjoy events with so many people, but I should still ask. I open Instagram and send a message. Sister, Eleanor? Wait, is she on your phone too, brother? I held my phone above my head, waiting for a response, but none arrives. Disappointment crawls into my heart. Iris hurts, bro! To be fair, this was a last-minute invitation, and I've already mentally prepared myself for her to say no. This is fair. This is fair. Plus, all the attendees are my friends. She won't know anyone apart from Megan. It's completely understandable she doesn't want to come. I send 2 more texts in succession. Wow. 2 more. There'll be people you don't know, so it's totally fine if you don't want to come. Meet up some other day. Alright. This is so real of her, though. Like, I cannot lie to you. This is so real of her. She finally responds around noon. Will I make it if I get there at 6? Oh my god, with the emoji! Ah! I forgive you. Yes, of course. I was worried I came off as rude. I'll wait for you. Be there or be square. Megan's surprised when I tell her. She informs me that Iris is typically busy with her classes and rarely attends social gatherings. Quite flattered by the fact she agreed. I cook up a few dishes and leave them in the fridge. I tell Belle to heat them up for dinner. I make a mental note to also bring back some delicious food for her and Phoenix as a late night treat. Belle immediately protests. She's begging to tag along. Tears and snot stream down her face. I've gotten used to her dramatics, but it still gives me a headache. I have no choice. A little white lie never hurt anyone. Look, Phoenix has no idea how to use anything in my kitchen. How could I leave her alone in my apartment? Why don't you step into my shoes for tonight and help me look after this place, okay? Belle immediately stops crying. Her eyes widen in surprise. She's enticed. Acting head. I've spent a few days with her. I knew she could talk nonsense just like Megan. Even more than Megan, actually. Good thing I'm experienced. I've coaxed Belle using the title of acting head, Ocean City branch, parentheses. She now stands with authority in her hands, buzzing around to draw blueprints for developing the branch. I give Belle a couple of reminders, mostly about not arguing with Phoenix, not jumping around the furniture, cleaning up her cat fur, and getting dressed before leaving the bathroom after taking a shower. Before I can finish my speech, I hear a faint movement at my door. Then the doorbell rings. Is it Nixie? Yeah. I mean, hello, childhood friend of mine. I open the door and the person standing in front of me is holding a few cups of bubble tea. Oh! You're so welcome! Hey! Hey! Good afternoon! I was about to remind Belle to invite Nixie for dinner. I didn't expect her to beat me to it. She smiles and looks a bit embarrassed when she meets my eyes. How did you know that? How did you know that? How did you know that? Nixie! 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 You stress me out, brother! It's giving slight stalker. Like, it's giving like I don't think it's a coincidence you moved in next to me. Do you feel me? You're stressing me the f*** out, bro. Who told you that? How do you know that? How do you know that? How do you know that? Who told you that? The cat? The talking cat? I wasn't planning on hiding it from her and reply without a second thought. I was gonna hide it. I I wasn't gonna hide it. I expected us to invite her. Sure. How does she know? Yeah, I passed my interview and got an internship I was planning on celebrating. My words seem to have... Of course it's gonna have the opposite effect. We didn't invite her yet. She found out through a third-party source, confirmed it with us. Brother! She looks arms with me, swinging back and forth. I completely forget that I wanted to follow up with, would you like to join us?
我可是真心为姐姐感到开心的。本来你面试我帮不上忙，就够伤心了。庆祝都不带我的话，我就要更伤心了。我不想离姐姐的生活那么远，让我和你一起去嘛，姐姐。
I was planning on inviting her anyway, but since she's already here, I might as well pop the question now. One of these is a bad response, and I'm trying to figure out which one that is. I can't tell. My gut is telling me to go with don't be sad. I have a 32 in my passive insight. Oh my god, don't be sad. Let's go together. I was planning on inviting you anyways. I just didn't text you because we live right next to each other.
晚了，现在光是一顿烤肉已经无法治愈我了。
Her sulky mood reminds me of a little girl from my past. Of the little girl from my past. A smile makes its way onto my face, feeling as though I've returned to the days where she'd skip behind me, hollering "Jiji" with innocent glee. I step forward and gently hold her hand resting on my arm, just like I used to when we were younger. I softly trace my fingers over her palm, drawing the heart. She stares at me blankly, not understanding, before her eyes widen in surprise. Her palm curls as if protecting the hastily drawn heart, and then smiles. I should mention that I also invited my classmates. You don't know any of them, so we could do something by ourselves some other day.
好诱人的条件呀，姐姐不会再引诱。
Nope, I'm not trying to dissuade you. I didn't expect Nixie to think that. I hurry to explain myself when she suddenly lowers her head and nuzzles against my shoulder. She's just teasing me.
我就不能都要吗？
You can have both, yeah. What?
就这么说定了，小孩子才做选择。这一次让我和姐姐的朋友们一起，下一次姐姐可要单独和我庆祝了。
I really don't know what to do with you. Fine, it's a
这
deal.
才对嘛，姐姐。那我就先回去准备一下啦。
To get ready, and it's gonna be the same outfit. What? Get ready for what?
和姐姐出门可不能这么潦草，当然要精心准备。出门前10分钟通知我哦。
We're leaving together. Well, it makes sense. We are neighbors. She returns to her own apartment after saying that. I let out a helpless sigh and shut my door. When I turn around, I meet Belle's mischievous eyes. You. Before I can finish my sentence, Belle shuffles over, giggling. She grabs the milk tea that Nyx had left hanging by my doorknob and expertly stabs a straw in. You're way too good at this, aren't you? Not my girlfriend, don't call her that. Belle hums with some random tune as she takes all 3 milk teas back to her nest. I shout from behind her, you can have mine, but save a cup for Phoenix. She wants less sugar. I swear I hear Belle butter. I swear I hear Belle mutter. Old woman drinking 30% sugar, no taste. Before the door shuts. And she can't have my bubble tea. Actually, go get it. I want it. My bubble tea! Time flies by. Before long, it's time for dinner. I fix my eyebrows and call on Nyx, telling her we're about to head out. I run into Megan after coming downstairs. Oh! She hands me a beautifully wrapped box, a smug smile on her face. Oh, she's so cute. You had that much faith in me? What if I failed? Oh, she's so sweet. I let out a pff and tuck the box into my bag. When I look up, I accidentally meet Nyx's gaze. She loops her arm around mine, swinging it
我
playfully.
好饿啊，姐姐，什么时候才能到呀？
I check the time, trying to comfort myself and ease her impatience. Soon, it's not far. Haste makes waste. Eleanor! I spot Eleanor from a distance, waiting in front of the barbecue restaurant with one hand casually tucked in her pocket. Her striking appearance has caught the attention of various passerbys, but she seems used to it. She remains composed. Eleanor only makes her way through the crowd when she sees me. She grins.
恭喜你入职，严同学。喏，这是为你准备的礼物，祝愿你未来在职场上发光发热。
Oh, what? Pause! Wow. That is wow. Yeah, I frequently text nowadays. We've started getting to know each other. Fiery, are you giving me a stove?
可以是，我改天送你吧。
That's her alluding to me being her wife and cooking for her. Megan curiously studies Eleanor's face, which looks just like Cassidy's.
啊，你是李秀珠吗？小刘和我提起过你呢。保密。
You're so cute. I'm also curious, but we should head inside. Nixie's hungry. The person standing next to me, shrinks behind my back, gently squeezing my hand. With that, we enter the restaurant, chatting and laughing. Oh my god! I give my name at the reservation desk. To my surprise, the server tells me someone's already waiting inside. I'm late. Where is my mouse? I turn around and spot an elegant figure sitting at the table. Who else could it be but my senior? Her gaze immediately lands on me when she spots the four of us walking in, and then scans the rest of our group and nods, greeting us.
你来了，今天太热了，我就先入座等待了。
That's
不介
fair.
意吧，学妹？
GG! Ah! I'm figuring it out. Slowly, I'm figuring it out. Of course not. I'm glad you're here, Gigi.
当然啦，毕竟你说很想我来，所以一下班就出发了。
Ah, thanks. She teases before beckoning a server to bring us more utensils. I pull out a chair opposite Iris, but before I can sit down, Eleanor and Nyx have claimed the seats beside me, one on the left and one on the right. Since no one really knows each other and food isn't here, we fall into a period of awkward silence. The host, so I figure I should start the conversation, as you should. Star, lock in. Thanks everyone for coming. Thanks for coming, everyone. This restaurant is delicious, so eat as much as you like.
我不会跟姐姐客气的，已经闻到烤肉的香味了。
Like you don't already, Megan. I didn't expect the atmosphere to lighten up so quickly after I finished my mini speech. Everyone's chatting with each other. The delicious aroma from the sizzling meats fills the air and slithers into my nose. I'm practically drooling as I watch the thick slices of pork turn golden brown. The oil in the meat glistens. The meat looks ready. I reach out with my chopsticks, ready to grab a piece. 3 people will attempt to feed me now. However, as soon as I move my chopsticks, I notice that there's already a piece of meat in my bowl. I look to my side. Eleanor
你是
beams.
辛苦了。
She takes care of me so well. Her unexpected kindness leaves me at a loss for words. I smile back. You eat too, don't be shy. I've just finished my sentence when suddenly I feel something pressing against the corner of my lip. I turn to the other side. Nyx is trying to feed
第
me.
一块肉要给姐姐吃啊！
Is she going to feed me? Blush rises to my cheeks. Everyone's watching. But her gaze is so affectionate that I simply can't refuse. I carefully avoid her chopsticks and take a bite, my voice muffled. Thank you, Nixie. The meat is fresh off the grill. It's still piping hot. I reach out to grab my water when a cup of cold... Macgiole. It's an alcoholic drink. Rice wine. Oh, milky off-white. Okay. It looks cool. This is like the very first image that it shows. If anyone recognizes that, because I certainly don't. But it's Korean alcoholic drink that's milky white. I will take that. I'm temporarily stunned and hesitantly lift my head, meeting Iris's eyes. She smiles.
喝点奶油米酒吧，我刚试了一下，甜甜的，度数也不高。
I tried so hard to hear her say it, and I didn't hear it at all. I might just be stupid. I'm dizzy and lightheaded before taking a sip of the drink, before we've forgotten how to say it. Gigi? You're so thoughtful. I also like sweet drinks. This rice wine is amazing.
是吗？
Oh, that's Megan. It's not even me.
菜点得很成功呢。
Thanks. I raise my cup of... The cool liquid slides right down my throat. It's refreshing and helps with the greasiness from the meat. Do you still want soju? I'm curious about the taste.
今天已经有酒了，下次我请客的时候点吧，怎么样？
Okay. As you wish. I don't know whether or not to take her next time as an invitation or a polite refusal, but I nod in agreement, taking another sip of the rice wine. Eleanor joins our conversation as well. We're classmates, so she refers to Iris as Yuji.
学姐爱喝酒吗？
Yeah.
比起这家，我倒是有其他的推荐。不如下次一起的时候把我叫上吧。其实我也不是很爱喝酒了，只是想和学妹尝试一些新的东西。
I'm sure Eleanor did notice is going to be the funnier part about that. She beams.
学姐不会怪我不请自来吧？
She's persistent. I think you're being possessive right now in front of my salad. No, Eleanor is usually completely focused on her studies. Her words are direct. Iris's smile fades.
怎么会呢？我跟学妹以后如果遇到合适的店，会邀请你的。
Oh my god. Not wanting any misunderstandings to come out of this awkward interaction, I hurriedly chime in. We can find a place first and then set a date. There's plenty of time. Eleanor meets my gaze and drops the subject.
来日方长。刚才夹给你的肉好吃吗？
I dip the meat Eleanor plopped in my bowl in sauce and then take a bite. I aggressively nod. Delicious! You have a bite too. This sauce is incredible.
吃太快的话很容易被烫到，学妹小心一点。烤肉是有点烫，下次可以试试日料，你感兴趣吗？
Okay, let's do it.
日式清酒会稍爽口一点，你应该也会喜欢的。
The topic returns to alcohol. I'm unable to contribute much, so I listen as Eleanor and Iris ramble on and on about the various different types of alcohol from various different countries. It's relaxing. Nick sticks another piece of meat in my mouth.
姐姐，那两个姐姐平时经常喝酒吗？说的这些我都不明白。你饿了吧？我来喂你。
Correct. Silence is the correct response here. I was so worried about dinner. I was so worried about how dinner would go, but once it's finally over and I step outside, it feels like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I take a deep breath. The fresh air is incredible. It feels amazing. Let's end here for the night. Be careful on your way home.
下次见，小杨老师，祝你平步青云啊！
She's so cheeky. I love her. Thanks. I hope everything goes well.
既然如此，我们也下次见吧。希望能听到你在寰宇的好消息，争取早点转正。
Yes, you will also hear from me. That's too much pressure.
开个玩笑而已，注意劳逸结合。初入职场肯定会很辛苦，要自己衡量好工作和生活的关系。总之，如果有问题的话，可以联系我。
Thanks.
学姐应该很忙吧？马上就要毕业季了。
She smiles at Iris and then turns to look at me, her golden eyes high-spirited.
毕业是挺忙的，不过回复学妹的时间还是有的。
Oh my god, you two are so possessive. Both of you!
真好啊，我也想赶紧毕业。
Conversation between Iris and Eleanor is fairly standard, but there's a sense of unnaturalness in the air. However, it's getting late, so I bid them both farewell. Okay, bye. Bye. Bye, Eleanor. Get home safe. Bye, Iris. Or Juge. Bye, Juge. Bye, Eleanor. Get home safe.
那么，再请您也注意安全，记得报平安。
Didn't mean to skip over Iris's goodbye. After saying goodbye to them, only Nyx and Megan are left by my side. Nyx continues walking forward, but Megan leans in. Ha 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 ha! Get it? Get it? Because that's exactly what I am! Hey, keep it down. What on earth are you saying? I hit the wrong button. I'm not blind. I'm actually very aware. Megan is a professional yapper. I really have no idea what to do with her, so I hasten my steps, leaving her behind. I increase my walking speed, making sure to leave some space between us. Megan is clearly having the time of her life. She slyly winks with a smirk. Yeah, you too. I suddenly feel a pang in my chest. Megan has been by my side all throughout college. She's extroverted, friendly, and loyal. We've been through so much together. I didn't think we'd go our separate ways before even graduating. Would we still be able to casually hang out like this after we both get our degrees? I might not even have that much time left. I spend Sunday preparing for my internship. It's not until I roll into bed that I recall that awkward, tense atmosphere at last night's barbecue. A sense of unease creeps in. I told Juge I'd invite her out, just the two of us, but it ended up being a large group of people. Maybe she doesn't like being in crowded environments? Plus, she and Eleanor seem to be on different pages. I'm getting another headache just thinking about it. There goes my drowsiness. I sit up and pull out my phone, surprised by a few pending transactions I had received. We decided on splitting the bill evenly. They took into consideration the fact that I'm just starting my new job, so I don't actually have any income. Plus, the barbecue was on the pricier side. I'm going to treat them to a proper meal after I get my first paycheck. Can I go to bed? Is that an option? Can I mind my own business? Am I forced to be the female protagonist in the game that I bought with my money? I don't know. I don't know. We can... Eleanor's so chill. I'm with her heavy. She's so funny. Or she's growing on me a lot. Iris is still also very cool. They're both possessive. Iris helped me get the job. Eleanor gave me a watch. Okay, so me, right? Me. I want to text Iris to, like, set up a day where I can do, but I'm a go-getter, all right? I'm an achiever, all right? I know nothing of limitations. So, if Iris want to do one-on-one thing, we can still do that, and then do another thing with Eleanor as well. So then we have that group one, and then everyone's happy because everyone got what they wanted, right? I will stretch myself thin to accomplish my goals, all right? So I kind of want to text Iris to do that. And I don't know what I'd talk to Eleanor about at this hour, other than thanking her for the watch again. Being like, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. We'll text Iris. Oh, I can check my affection, actually. Let's cheat a little bit. Why is it at 9 with Nyx, bro? You know what? Actually, with how she responds, this was probably a bad idea. Oh, never mind. I meant, like, in terms of duration. It was like we start a conversation and we're not getting answered until, like, midnight. What's up? Dinner last night. But what? That's a refusal. I wearily lie down, thinking about my internship. My new job starts tomorrow. I don't know what it will be like at Hanyu. And I won't know anyone. This is an environment I've never been in before. Of course it's daunting. I wish Megan were interviewing there as well. I shake my head, ridding myself of the thought. Star? Why do you keep expecting others to accompany you? Interning is like a baby bird, just learning how to fly. You need to try spreading your wings. You're acting super sus. Sus! Fine. Wait, where's Phoenix? Phoenix isn't as thoughtless as Belle. Is she trying to find a job? I won't bother her. I'm worried Belle will make a fuss again, so I keep that thought to myself. I should be in bed, you're right. I'm gonna go wash up. Spent the entire night on my phone. What? I rush into the bathroom, leaving behind Belle, who's trying to imitate someone mature. I take a shower and do my skincare routine. I'll be in perfect condition for tomorrow. Do I keep going? I've been recording for an hour. Guys! Okay, I think I stop here. I think we stop my first day. I just keep loading it down. Just further down. I think we stop here, bro. I think we stop right here. Before going into job. Look at that! Let's check our affections before I do. Wow, texting her got me up to 11. Well, we were at 9, I think. 8? Math. Anyways. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And if you really like my content, hit that notification bell so that every time I upload, you know about it! Let me know in the comments below who you think I'll end up with, because at this point, I don't even know. I came into the game fairly confident. Before anything, right before the demo, before anything, I was like, Iris is the prettiest one, I have to date her. Then I played the demo, and I was like, okay, it's between Iris and Victoria. Now I'm playing the game, and all three of them are very appealing. So let me know in the comments below who you think I'm gonna end up with, because I don't know. But it'll be fun to find out in the next video. Bye-bye.